circulating at the moment of Conor McGregor in his pilot outfit next to his mom. Now his mom, if you see this picture here, blackface. Oh, wait a second. Don't you remember Conor McGregor? Wasn't he? You remember when he was building up the fight with Floyd Mayweather, and he was saying, "Dance for me, boy. Dance for me, boy." I want you to say it to me. I want you to dance for me. You see it, you dance. Dance for me, boy.
Your thoughts?
What? Yeah, let me tell you something. Don't talk to me like that. Don't use them type of trigger words with me.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', y'all? I'm Ace.
Hi, and I'm Star. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, bet. Let's get into it. Alright, so boom. We back with Steven Strangles. We're talking about Conor McGregor's mother, who's dressed up in blackface for Halloween. Yeah, white folks gotta chill, bro. Like, what are y'all doing, son? I mean, she's not American though, but and that's an American thing. But really, it's an American and European thing. So
I was just about to say it's in Europe too.
Yeah. So even though, because they had those little like gollywog dolls in England and shit like that.
And I think there's actually an actual European day where they do like this blackface. I gotta look it up. I think there's a day. Yeah.
But anyway, they know what it is. Like people gotta remember, like, slavery was over here. Yeah. But who you think started that slave trade? Whose ships do you think those were? It's all Europe. The Dutch, the British, the French, right?
They came over here. Why do you think New York is called New York?
Right. So like all this started in Europe. So it's not a coincidence that, or rather, it's not an exoneration to say, oh, you're not an American, so she didn't know any better.
Halloween costume. Conor McGregor's mother.
Yikes.
Pictures are circulating at the moment of Conor McGregor in his pilot outfit next to his mom. Now his mom, if you see this picture here, blackface. Now, Mrs.
He's analyzing blackface. Right, stop it.
During this whole situation that's popped up is that she's actually just a ghoul that has risen from the grave. Now you can see that in the image with the 3 skulls that she has around her neck. We have to think about culture. I don't know much about Irish culture. And I don't know if they have the same hang-ups with color as we do in America. Is blackface even a thing? Is it something that people even think about? Now, regardless of any of that, Twitter is going absolutely mad at the moment. Mozart of the Parquet goes, did Conor McGregor really post his mother in blackface?
Jesus.
Somebody's in trouble.
Now here's the thing, even if she didn't do it on purpose, and let's say that there weren't any racial implications, how did nobody on their team realize that this was a dumb idea?
Right.
Millions and millions of dollars. Not one person goes, hey, Mrs. McGregor, clean your face.
Right, don't do that.
There's going to be a certain percentage of you that watch this video are going to say, oh, you're too racially sensitive, etc.,
No. That's blackface.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Let me elaborate. Jeffrey Dahmer was a costume that people were wearing, and people were going wild over this. They were boycotting it. People were getting beat up at parties. And I believe it's for 2 reasons. One, he's a serial killer in the flesh.
Hold on. He really put the hands on Buddy? He said, oh, you want to pretend to be Jeffrey Dahmer? Come here. Look.
They were boycotting it, getting beat up at parties. And I believe it's for 2 reasons. One, he's a serial killer in the flesh that's kind of being fantasized about.
Yeah.
It's weirdo shit.
It is.
As something that he's not, right? He's a cold-blooded
Hella
killer.
weird.
But there's a layer underneath it, and that's that Jeffrey Dahmer primarily killed black men. But it's not all black and white. Even Native American costumes are pretty much taboo at this point. At a certain point, you start to get into really sticky territory. You start to go, should people be allowed to wear offensive costumes?
The thing is, should people be allowed to wear offensive shit? Arguably, yes. Right? Freedom of expression and freedom of speech and so forth. Yeah. However, I mean, it's not illegal, right? You can wear it.
It definitely isn't illegal.
It's not illegal. You can wear a Klan outfit. You can wear blackface and do whatever you want. But if you do something to some people that is so deeply disrespectful to who they are,
part of their trauma in their culture,
who they are and what their culture is, that's so deeply disrespectful.
Don't be surprised.
Right. Don't be surprised if someone put hands, feet, and knuckles all over you, because that's just what it be. Sometimes in real life, people want to act like there's no violence in society,
right?
And like the right way for society to be is that there never be violence, but I don't think that's true. I think there are certain things that if you do or say, someone should knock you out. So that you should know not to act like that, not to be disrespectful, not to talk like that.
There's consequences. Everybody knows there's consequences.
Well, everybody knows this. Everybody knows if you go in a gas station and you see a random black guy in there and you call him the N-word and you like are a white person or some other non-black person,
you're gonna face those consequences.
chances are he might hit you. He's probably gonna hit you. You know what I mean? Like it's unlikely that you might leave there without something happening. Like that's just what it is. So to certain cultures, doing certain things is just too out of bounds for them.
Yep.
And depending on how they feel about it, they might do something about it. So at least at the very least, just on a factual tip, if you want to keep yourself safe, don't be running around in stupid costumes. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Where do we draw the line as a community?
Stop it.
Should you be able to police what I wear, whether it's intended to be offensive or not? As it stands
No.
now, if you wear something that's
Like I said,
racially
no.
insensitive,
Right.
you'll get dragged through social media, you'll get hung upside down, half naked, and you'll get embarrassed. You'll get pointed out. You might lose your job.
I don't think they should fire you, and I don't think you should like never work again. I just think people should beat you up. That's temporary and sufficient, right? You hurt, right? You're not gonna be homeless because like I don't feel like somebody say the N-word you need to be homeless for the rest of your life. That's a little. I'm black, right? And trust me, bro, I'd be the first one to steal on you. You say something like that to
Yeah.
me. Be the first one to hit you with whatever I could find. But it's just like, is it really necessary to fire somebody and ruin their livelihood for the rest of their life? It's like, it depends on what they were doing and how they...
The severity
the severity of it and how they were moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, maybe not.
Facts.
Right?
Can't wear culture like this.
Yeah, no, stop it.
Flip.
If
Mexicans,
you're at a party
they're like,
with a
don't
bunch
put
of
that on.
people, whether it's Native Americans, black individuals, you might get jumped. You might get beat up for wearing...
And honestly, the other thing is that it's not just that you're making fun of certain people's culture maybe doesn't have any violence attached to its history, right? But when you're making fun of like black people, you're making fun of Native Americans, like let's just take those two. Like literal genocides and war crimes and stuff have been instituted against those groups of people. You look up the Trail of Tears and obviously all of American chattel slavery. Like that's bad. So when that stuff's real bad, real hurtful. So when you do something that's like poking fun at that, people are gonna get real upset.
It's rather...
Because people died behind this.
It's rather people trying to be individual people of a certain culture, not really being a person of, celebrity status of that culture. It's trying to attempt to be an individual person of a certain culture that's problematic.
No, I think it's the opposite.
Really?
That it's when you're just trying to be a random black person.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
An individual.
You said it backwards.
Oh.
But if you're trying to be, if you're trying to be Chris Brown, it's still weird to put blackface on. But
Right.
we see what you were doing there.
Right.
But if you just like I'm wearing black.
Or Nelly.
Right, or Nelly.
Put the freaking thing on.
Right, but if you walk outside and you put on baggy pants and blackface and say I'm a black guy, I'd be like, are you crazy?
Right.
Like
For example,
what?
look at what
Look
we're
at this, right?
right.
Who are you? You gonna say?
Right.
What's he gonna say? You Aladdin?
Right.
Quit it. Quit
You
it
could
with
be
that.
Aladdin without the blackface. You have the
Right.
thing on and be Aladdin with the carpet.
Right, but
like,
it's much worse to
I feel like he's just trying to be an Indian person,
which
a
is
brown person.
bad,
Right.
which is worse.
Right.
Like it's bad to try and be Aladdin and put on blackface. But if you just say I'm an Indian guy, what? They'll whip you.
But Aladdin's not a real person.
I know, but it doesn't matter because at least you were trying to portray something specific.
Right, that's what I'm saying, which would make it better.
If you just put on blackface and say I'm a black guy
Right.
or I'm an Indian guy,
Right.
then you're mocking the whole race.
Right.
And saying they all look like this, which isn't true either.
Right.
Something that's racially insensitive. And that's not to say that you don't have the right to wear it because you're a human being.
You can do
But
whatever
it's
you want.
also the person that's offended the right to maybe beat that ass.
Stop your
Like,
shit.
Physical violence over costume, absolutely not. But also it might happen. Back to McGregor's mother.
Expect it to happen.
Circle back to
Right,
McGregor's
expect
mother.
it.
She says
Right.
that it was.
You wear blackface around black people, don't turn your back.
Expect it might happen.
Do not turn your back, bro, because oh god.
Just spiders on her face.
I don't see the
ask
spiders.
You,
No.
you buy that explanation.
No,
No.
not at all.
The photos, I don't really see the spiders, right? Also, did they wash away? When situations like this happen, people will start to dig into your past. They'll go, oh, wait a second, don't you remember Conor McGregor? Wasn't he a racist? Do you remember when he was building up the fight with Floyd Mayweather? And he was saying, dance for me, boy, dance for me, boy. I want you to say it to me. I want you to dance
Your thoughts?
What? Yeah, let me tell you something. Don't talk to me like that. Don't use them type of trigger words with me. Dance for me, boy. Call me boy. I'm a grown man, cuz. Never in your life.
You expect me to call you Max? Because it ain't happening.
We should do a video on the list of things you should never say to black people.
Yeah.
That's like 2 ones after the N-word.
Yeah.
It's like the N-word, S my D, and you start calling people boy, condescending shit like that, boy, you gonna
because
get.
It's attached to belittling and
It's the belittling they used to do during slavery.
Right, because of the fact that they thought us as less, not even people.
Right.
So that term
right.
boy is like,
so
you're lower than me.
Even though you were a grown man, they still thought they had the right to call you boy.
Oof, don't
like,
get me started.
Don't disrespect me like that.
Don't get me started.
We get it shaking hot, fast.
I'm getting heated now.
Most people would say, you're looking too much into it, relax. But these are the connections that people start to make. Is it like a full circle racial spectrum? Or is it just a lady with spiders on her face?
No.
So what's your thoughts on this whole Conor McGregor's mother thing? Are people just too sensitive? Is she too insensitive? And how do we bridge the gap? So these sorts of occurrences...
She's too insensitive because you can also see that they don't hang out with any black people. Because they didn't go to any place on any Halloween party where black people were going to be. Because that's just not... The only people who do shit like this are people who don't have a single ethnic person they hang out with. They hang with all white people. That's what it is.
Because if she was from the undead and that's supposed to be dirt, it should be like patches, not clearly spread out on her face to make herself
her face
like
it's black. Her face should be gray. Like,
I'm just saying, like, if it was dirt and she was coming up or whatever.
No, but if you're dead,
dirt patches.
What if you're dead? Dead people look gray.
Gray, right?
You should be gray.
Discolored, fine, gray.
Gray. The reason they use blackface is because, see, no black people are actually black. We're all shades of brown.
Brown, right?
But to make fun of us, put on the black paint, black paint, and say, "Ah, see, this is how black you are." They aren't. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Quit it. This shit is goofy, bro. Man, don't let me catch you doing this shit, boy. Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll holler at you. I don't know what excuses you trying to give her, but I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, especially Conor McGregor out here calling people boy. She the one that raised him. I wonder why.